breaking her.
Tony Katz, 239-9393. Facebook, Tony Katz Radio. And Halloween is canceled. Right. Not Halloween, just the parade. Just for some over there in Massachusetts. All the bad things start in Massachusetts. Tom Brady canceling the Halloween parade. All of it. They've decided at the Walpole School that the problem is that the costume parade is not diverse enough. It's not, not diverse, the other buzzword. It's not inclusive enough. The parade's not inclusive enough, according to them. Instead, the students can wear orange and black. No. According to the school, the costume parade is out of our ordinary routine and can be difficult for many students. Also, the parade is not inclusive of all the students, and it is our goal each and every day to ensure all students' individual differences are respected. First of all, it's a parade. Of course it's not in the everyday. It's a freaking parade. Halloween's not in the everyday. Strangers give you candy for not putting toilet paper on their house. It's teaching kids how to be involved in extortion. Honestly, just tell every kid it's Big Paulie, it's Little Paulie, it's Big Petey, Little Petey, regular Petey. Like, just do that. All the way down the line. All the kids should have the Godfather theme following them as they go along. What is our problem in that we can't even allow this? And the problem is that we think that all students have to be involved. And if all students aren't involved, then it's no good. There is the fundamental issue. The issue is that we actually believe that all the students have to be involved. There is no such thing as 100% participation. You can't get all the people to vote. You're not going to get all the kids to dress up for Halloween. That's on them, and they will survive. Let's say that they have some kind of religious reason not for putting on a costume. Okay, you'll be just fine. I grew up a Jewish kid, surrounded by Christmas pageants, and Christmas this, and Christmas that, and here I am today. Hello, how are you? I somehow magically survived when someone said to me, hey, it's Christmas, would you like some eggnog? And instead of being horrifically offended, I said, why, yes, please, that would be lovely. Because eggnog is delicious. And if you see somebody else doing something, you're like, oh, that's cool. Maybe you want to join the fun. Maybe you don't because it's not for you. That's not in your level of doing because religiously or for some other reason, you're not interested. Fine. Acceptable. But you don't take away the opportunity from everybody else because a few kids might get the sads because they're not included. Sometimes they won't be included. Sometimes other kids won't be included. It's called perseverance. It's called resilience, and you'll be just fine. But this is not a case of the students. This is the case of the snowflake parents. These parents who are fools and who are tools who somehow think that their kid has to be involved in everything or no one can do anything. And the answer to that parent is no. No. Take the lawsuit, administrators. Take the lawsuit, teachers. Fight back. Don't allow these parents who think somehow that everything has got to include their kid. It's for everybody. You choose not to be involved. I live in Carmel, Indiana. They don't take off for Jewish holidays. You know what I do? I pull my kid out anyway. That's because it's important. I'm not asking anybody. I grew up in a place that took off for the Jewish holidays. It took a while, but they did. When I lived in Los Angeles, of course, they took off for the Jewish holidays. You had a large contingent of Jews who lived there. I've never once asked. I know it's a conversation here in central Indiana about whether or not they should do that, whether or not you should do that. Take off for the schools should have off for those holidays. Whatever. Do or don't. It's important to me, so therefore we take off. It's personal responsibility. In teaching my kids, doesn't matter what you have going on in school that day. There are obligations. There are things that are important that should mean something to you in your soul, and here's why. And it's worth taking the day off. And if you lose out on something in school or aren't able to participate, well, that's the way it goes. This is more important. You have to make choices in life. I don't think there's anything wrong with teaching that lesson. Nothing wrong with teaching that lesson. It doesn't make the school bad, and it doesn't make the kids bad. Dear Lord, have the Halloween parade. You know what? We should have one here. We should have one here. I will bring candy. No, right here in the studio. Halloween parade in the studio. Count on that next week. I'm Tony Katz.
I just keep hearing repeal, replace,